Nepal. Located between the two vast superpowers of India and China, this relatively small nation is home to over 27 million people. 8 out of 10 of the world's highest mountain peaks, including Mount Everest, are located within the 143,000 square kilometers that Nepal occupies. The historical birthplace of the Buddha, Nepal demonstrates a wide number of remarkable national practices rooted in compassion. In March 2014, Nepal celebrated 1 full year free from the poaching of endangered animals within their borders. Home of the Bengal tiger, the red panda, and the snow leopard. 50% of all tourist income is devoted to protecting endangered wildlife preserves. The Nepalese people are considered some of the kindest and most hospitable people in the world. Nepal is a rare treasure. April 25th, 2015. The earthquake was measured at 7.8 on the Richter scale. Because of the way the buildings have traditionally been constructed in the region, a combination of brick and mud, many villages were totally leveled to the ground. Ensuing landslides resulted in whole towns being utterly washed away without a trace. Over 200 aftershocks, some of them major earthquakes in their own right, continued to weaken damaged buildings and national infrastructure. The result? Millions of families huddling in makeshift tents all over central Nepal. The Nepalese people pride themselves in being able to adapt to any hardship. They are a resilient people who are not unfamiliar with living in primitive situations. However, makeshift tents and shelters are completely inadequate to endure monsoon rains in the best of times. Coupled with landslides from destabilized earth and the critically diminished clean water supply, the Nepalese people face a crisis that any nation would find catastrophic. The opportunity to help is now, when the Nepalese people need it most. Our solution? Small NGOs have already begun the process of disaster relief, moving in quickly to the specific areas most in need of support. NGOs have less overhead and fewer administrative decisions to make. They are vastly more agile, responsive, able to focus on small villages that are otherwise hard to reach, and move on to the next with comparative ease. The first rounds of food and shelter have already been mobilized, thanks to the swift response of NGOs on the ground, and the great generosity of ordinary citizens worldwide. The second round of more durable shelters are on their way. Solar-powered ozone water treatment systems are the next order of priority. This water treatment process assures a sustainable, pure water supply for years to come. This is especially critical in remote villages during the imminent monsoon season, when unchecked waterborne diseases can claim many lives. The Heritage Renewal Initiative, started by the Bodhi Vastu Foundation in collaboration with the Himalayan Light Foundation, has already raised $60,000 for humanitarian relief, as well as an additional $50,000 for the restoration of temples, the national treasures of Nepal. Tourism is one of Nepal's primary sources of income. By focusing on both immediate humanitarian relief needs as well as longer-term repair of national heritage sites, we are able to construct a lasting solution. From the rubble of destruction, we are able to rebuild a stronger, more resilient Nepal. Now is the time to step forward. Now is the time to be the living force of positive and lasting impact upon the world. Your donations go directly to NGOs operating with transparency, decades of on-site experience, a powerful international volunteer base, and regular pictorial updates posted to the web, so that donors can witness how their funds are being used. There is no limit to what small groups of dedicated, heart-centered individuals can accomplish. In this one moment, right now, you have the power to make a difference. And in doing so, we together, as a total human family, harness our capacity to transmute suffering into victory and destruction into renewal. Thank you for your prayers. Thank you for your contributions. Namaste.